Hello everyone and welcome on. We are live in a couple of places. I'm just going to make sure I'm live everywhere I want to be. So as you're jumping on, if you don't have a paper or pencil, you may want to grab something to write with right now because we're going to look at some jewelry tonight and you're going to need to be able to remember the names of the things, right? So as I'm sharing this right now, take a second and grab a piece of paper or a pencil, something to write with. Find your favorite beverage, and I'm going to share this into our community. Here we go. Now we should be everywhere. As long as the internet's working well. How is it where you are? Tell me in the comments. First of all, say hello in the comments. Give me a hashtag live or a hashtag replay if you're joining me later. But let me know, how is it where you are? Is it cold? Is it snowy? Is it icy? All the things? Let me know. Oh yes, I'm hearing everywhere. So, okay. I am going to have the group open and hopefully I'll be able to see comments. So, it is cold here, and you know, I am coming to you live from San Antonio. We don't do cold here. We don't do snow and ice and all those things. We just don't do it. So, growing up in the Midwest as a kid, you know, we loved a good snow day and that kind of thing, but I don't live there anymore. There's a reason. I don't like driving in it. I don't like being cold. I don't like the heat either, let truth be told, but I still don't like driving in snow and ice and all the things. I've got a dog who is unaffected by the weather and thinks that she should be out playing and all of it. So, yeah, that's been a fun one. But anyway, my dad's neighbor reported they had over a foot of snow. So, yeah, I'm glad he's home and not out and about in it either. So, let's take a look at this new collection. Hi, Marianne, and you're up there in that crazy weather as well. So, hey, Norma. Hey, Marianne. So, let's talk about Meadow Muse. I feel like Meadow Muse has kind of a boho vibe, which is kind of casual and fun for the spring and summer coming soon. But at the same time, we've still got something for every style. So whether you are someone who loves a good, like, big statement necklace, like this is our brand new Meadow necklace, which has these big, giant gold flowers, and you'll notice it's got pink stones there in the middle, which I tried it on with my top today, but it didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. But if you are a lover of a good statement necklace, I always say everybody needs to have one or two of those in their wardrobe. We have some of those that are new in the line, but then we have a lot of just everyday daintier things as well. So I thought we would style some of them up tonight. A couple of looks in gold and silver and kind of just show you what's new. So let's talk about how the sale works. If you are new to Park Lane and you've stumbled upon us here on the page, well, first of all, welcome on. All of our jewelry is free of nickel, lead, and cadmium, which are those harsh metals which people have aversions to, including myself. Our earrings have surgical steel post, so I'm also one of those people that can tell within 5 minutes. And so that's nice to know. The other thing is the way our sale works is when you buy 2 items at regular price, and those are always your lowest priced pieces, you then can take up to 4 at half price. So what does that mean? That means maybe you grab some inexpensive little earrings. I don't know. So maybe some studs. We've got a ton of different stud earrings. We've got a lot of them in this quatrefoil design here. These are all called Icon, and you see they come in the 4 different colors. And then we have a gold and silver pair here. These are called Foxy, which is another great low price piece. So maybe it's a stud earring you want. Something like our impression earrings, which come in all these fun colors as well. These are all great low price pieces. A couple of those. Maybe you want our new indigo earrings, which I'm going to show you some things to go with them in just a minute. But indigo are these nice little dainty hearts. They are trimmed in silver. They have an abalone shell in the middle of them, and they are a small stud. So if you like a daintier piece, just a kind of an everyday earring, write indigo on your list. These are a great one, and we're going to look at some silver things that could go with in just a second. But if you're not an earring girl, just know too that if you're looking for low price things, another thing you can do is get a very simple necklace or two. And I'm just going to highlight a couple of ones that people tend to do that for when you're looking for two low price, regular price things. A lot of people love our Juliet necklace, which you see here in silver. You can also get in gold. Or maybe the Rue. Rue comes in all four metals, so you see it here in silver. But you can also get it in rose gold, gold, or hematite. And it has matching little earrings as well. Let me just grab this one. Here's the rose gold set. So you have earrings and necklace that match, a nice little dainty everyday piece. Both of these are in the $30 range. So what does that mean? That means that you can have half price shopping, right? And then the thing we love about Park Lane is they always love to give us a bonus item. When your cart ends up with $90 in it, you're going to be able to go back and pick anything you want. Another piece, one other piece, for $35, and that could be any price point. So that could be, one of our higher end bracelets, like our impression bracelets, which we have in a bunch of colors. It could be our Lush bracelet, which I have one in pink, but also comes in this it comes in a purple that's just out and brand new. Maybe it's our Papillon. Where are my butterfly lovers? This is a great one to take as a bonus item. This one has pink and blue butterflies all around it. It is a stretchy bangle. I personally love to take some of our bracelets, our higher end bracelets, as my bonus items. So just know that I can help you figure that all out. But as a special for the snow event, I am giving away to everybody that orders by midnight tonight. So people that ordered over the weekend already count, but if you get your order in by midnight tonight, you're also going to get a choice of one of 3 necklaces I posted. And one of those is the Ambrosia necklace that I put on here tonight with my Collins. I'm wearing the Collins chain, which I absolutely love. Now, can I get this thing off? Live TV, right? The Collins necklace, which is this Y-shaped chain link. I find that I love to wear it and nestle something smaller in between it. So I picked Ambrosia today. Ambrosia is this brand new one we've got, and you'll notice it's a beryl necklace, but it's got a little butterfly all around it. So it's encased in butterflies. So this one's Ambrosia. That's one choice. Now, the other choices I'll have to show you. Oh, I see one of them. Okay. The second choice that somebody can pick is the Orchid necklace, and we're going to style this up here in just a minute. So this one's called Orchid. And then the third one is our Eden necklace, which is a long silver cross, and I'm going to show you that in just a second because we're going to start with styling that one up. So, are you guys ready to see some combinations? We're going to start with silver since I showed you the indigo. So one option could be to wear the indigo earrings with this necklace set. Another option I wanted to show off are the new Orbit hoops. So these are, I love these hoops. I wish they came in gold too, but they only come in silver. So these are more of a substantial, kind of a thicker hoop than what I've got on today. They're not too big though. They're small. They're about the size of a nickel. So if you're wanting to know how big around they are, they're about the size of a nickel. So these are called Orbit. These are brand new. I love the detailing on the side of them. I think that just kind of elevates them a little bit. And then I put some necklaces together that I want to show you. And I wanted to kind of include something that you already had with maybe some of our new pieces. So I know a lot of you have our Everlasting necklace, which is this long silver chain. If you don't have everlasting, you need everlasting. So it has all these fun quatrefoils along the side of it. One side's got crystals on it, the other side doesn't. This is its shortest length. It's got a 3-inch extender on it as well. But if you like a long layering necklace, which kind of instantly gives you about a 10-pound diet, everlasting would make a great bonus item. And then we've paired it before with like your Bev necklace or Monroe and things like that. But what I thought I would do today is put on one of our new ones, and this is your third choice of a freebie if you order tonight, and that is our Eden necklace. So Eden is this new silver cross we have, and it's got these fun CZs on it. So it's a little bit bigger cross than if you've got like the prayer necklace. We've got a little silver cross. It's called Prayer. This one's similar in size to the Glory one we used to have in gold, but you could just frame that Eden necklace with everlasting and kind of make it the focal point. If you wanted to add in another layer, well then we could add in something in the middle. And I am going to put on our brand new hazy necklace in hematite. Now, if you've been around at all, you know I love my hazy. Hazy is this nugget style that you see here. We have it in silver. We have it in gold. I've got it in gold here somewhere. I feel like it's a must-have layering piece. Well, now they came out with it in hematite. So I wanted to do kind of a mixed metal look here because silver and hematite play really well together. They even added in hematite hazy earrings. These earrings also come in silver or gold. And then we also have a new hazy bracelet, which is a nugget style stretchy bracelet that looks like this. So now the hazy necklace is in the hazy set, I should say, is in 3 different colors. But this is just a new take on changing up your everlasting, giving it something else to wear with. You could do, like I said, you could either do the stud like you've got here. Another stud earring that you might choose to wear with it. I don't see them. I was going to say the foxy. Oh, here they are. You could also do the foxy earrings in the silver. Or you could even do a hoop. Maybe you didn't like the orbit hoops, they're too thick. You could do something like our glow hoops, which come in all 4 colors as well. So what do you think about changing up our everlasting with Eden? Eden does have a matching bracelet, and we'll take a look at that here in just a second because I want to show you some silver arm parties as well. There is a silver bracelet to go with that. So let's look at those while I've got them sitting here. Okay, let's start with this one because I just mentioned it. So this is the Eden bracelet. So the Eden bracelet is a stretchy silver ball bracelet. If you've got like the Mars bracelet, it's very similar in that. And then it's got the dangle charm cross off of it. The charms are big right now, and so you're going to find them not only coming off of jewelry, but off of purses and things like that. So I am going to pair the Eden bracelet. I've got it paired with a couple of things, that some new and some old. A lot of you have Logan, which was probably our top selling silver bangle from last season. So this is Logan. I feel like I'm wearing the gold version in Lush, but the silver one that everybody loved was Logan. So I put Logan in the middle. I paired it with our jewel bracelet in silver. And then, ladies, I got the new Serena bracelet. Serena now comes in silver. We have been begging for this for years. It comes in gold, rose gold, and hematite already, but this stretchy, comfortable bracelet is one of our top sellers. Like I said, it's called Serena, but they now have it in silver. So you got these pave set crystals here that lay flat. This one's a nice one to lay next to a watch as well. And then the other bracelet that you see here, that black and white one with the black beads and the white pearls, is called Noir. So think of your wine, your Pinot Noir, noir meaning black. So Noir is a new one of our bracelets as well. So let me know what you think about this one. And I just liked the Eden kind of hanging there on the end because I feel like that's where the charm would probably hang best. So there is one choice of an arm stack. You could match the bracelet if you wanted to go matchy-matchy and put those together. So that is one stack that I came up with. Another option, since I've got the silver here, and this highlights some of our silver, other silver pieces. This is another option of a stack I came up with. On the end you see our Rika bracelet. Now Rika comes in silver or gold. This is a David Yurman inspired piece. It's got that very much a David Yurman design to it. It is again a stretchy bangle. Comes in silver or gold. I feel like it's just an everyday bangle that everybody needs. I paired it next to our lifestyle bracelet, which also comes in gold as well. And then in the middle, I've got our Royal bracelet. Now, Royal opens on a hinge, kind of like a Pac-Man. You've got kind of some hematite down in there with those quatrefoil design. On the other side, it's a little bit plainer, not so sparkly, but you get kind of two looks in one. And then next to that, I paired our Atlantic bracelet in the white. Now, this one is white turquoise. This is a natural stone bracelet. Also comes in Tiger Eye. So if you like the browns and the golds, you might like the Tiger Eye Atlantic as well. And then on the end, I've got our little Cherish bracelet, which is our little Tiffany-inspired heart bracelet as well. So that was another bracelet option that I thought about. Now, if you're like, I don't like a lot of bracelets, but you just want one that'll make some impact, check out our new Tanner bracelet. So this is Tanner. Tanner's also available in gold. So it is a stretch bangle like we've looked at before. It's got that Cobra style look to it. And then it's got the crystals in between the links. So definitely a little bit fancier look than what we had with our, where is our Embraceables. So I know a lot of you own the Embraceable bracelets, whether they be in silver or gold or both. This is kind of an elevated look. They kind of took it up a notch. I feel like a lot of things they took up a notch. So Tanner, again, you can get it in silver or gold. It does pair well with Embraceable. It looks nice in an arm stack together. So those are some of the new bracelets and things that in silver. So that's a little sneak peek of some silver. So put in the comments, there are any of those pieces I liked that I showed that you are adding to your wish list? I'm curious to see if any of those are making your list. And then I'm going to switch on up to another look. And I wanted to look at, let's look at this gold look here. And then, okay, I just knocked my phone over, so I'm not going to be reading comments. Let me show you another new piece, and then we're going to style it up a little bit. Let me get my neckline cleared off again. So, the other vibe that we're kind of getting from this collection is kind of a boho chic. So I want to show you our new olive necklace. So here is olive. I'm going to show it to you up close, and then I'm going to kind of back up. So you've got this fun little triangle there, and it's going to have hues of mint green and pink and that kind of color. And some are going to, vary a little bit. Yours may have more green than mine or something. And then it's got another layer, which is these just fun kind of neutral beads. Now, this is a 2-in-1. So that means you've got two separate necklaces with an extender, which means you can wear it together, just like you see here, or you can take it apart. So I could very easily, just wear, maybe I just want to wear that pendant by itself. Maybe I want to wear that pendant with something else. Maybe I want to layer it. What have I got here? Maybe I want to layer it with one of our strands of Viper. So Viper are the two that we have that are snake snake chains. You get a silver and you get a gold. What if I just wanted something simple? I didn't want to wear all the beads that came on that other layer. And I just did this. So I could just pull the Viper chain and put with it. So when you have something like Olive that's a 2-in-1, or a lot of you own Alexa, which is a 3-in-1, you can do a lot with them because you don't have to wear it together. But if you like the look already put together, then it's easy for you. There are some earrings that are also called Olive that match. These are a forward-facing hoop. So we had a lot of these during COVID time when we were wearing masks. Well, the forward-facing hoop has kind of come back because we have several now in the collection that are this design. So here are the Olive earrings and necklace. But what I was going to say is another way to get more use out of if you add Olive is, maybe a lot of you own the Trudy necklace. Now, Trudy is a 2-layer piece, comes in silver or gold. This is just the long gold layer. But I thought it looked nice with the shorter layer, let's turn around, of the Olive. So just wearing the shorter layer and then put your Trudy in the gold on with it. So that's just giving you another look there. So what do you think about that? I thought that, and this is very much, I think, a boho kind of look. So you can just do a lot with these necklaces that are a 2-in-1 or things like that. So that is Olive. Another new piece, and one I gave you just a sneak peek earlier, was Orchid. So Orchid is this rope chain you see here with this pendant. Now the pendant looks kind of purpley, looks kind of pink, hence the word orchid. It truly is orchid color, so it could go with your pinks or your purples and look just fine. I liked it paired with my chain from Minnie. Now, how many of you have Minnie? And if you don't have Minnie, you're like, what is this chain, Beth? Okay, this is Minnie. So Minnie comes with this puffy heart pendant. This is a Prada inspired piece. And you see me wear Minnie a lot. I love it. But did you know that the heart will come off? And what you get is this fabulous gold chain. So we could put it with Orchid. And look how nicely that frames the Orchid necklace. And I just think that's a nice, I just feel like this is a kind of a dressy look. Or you could dress Orchid up or down, but if you needed something a little dressier, pairing it with your chain from Minnie or any of your other gold chains. If you've got your longer chain from, your middle chain from Alexa, or you've got the Collins necklace like I've got on there, you could do the same thing with that. So this one is Orchid, and then this is Minnie, like Minnie Mouse. If you have not seen her before and you want to know more about her, you can find her online. All right, now let me show you a couple of new bracelets that go with that, and then a couple more silver looks. So we've got a bunch of new rings as well. I am wearing 2 of the new rings. So I want to show you these rings real quick. This one's called Rosie. So I'm trying to get it where you could see. There, that's better. Rosie looks very similar to our Palmer ring if you've got Palmer. But if you can see, these are all pink crystals, okay? So here's Palmer. And then here is the new ring called Rosie. If you love just that baby pink color, you need Rosie on your list. And then on this hand, I've got Love Story. Love Story, gosh, my hands look so raw and dry. Love Story is this beautiful crystal, definitely a table turner cocktail ring for sure. We'll look at a couple of other ones in just a minute. All right, let's talk about some new bracelets in the gold family. The first of those is Zoe. Now, Zoe came out, and Zoe just has a little bit of everything. It's a set of 10 bracelets. You get all 10 of these, and they're stretchy beaded bracelets. And take a look. You've got hematite, you've got black, you've got gold, and you've got some that are kind of a gray, kind of like a lighter color of hematite, which could, you know, go with your silver. You can do so much with these bracelets. Now, I have them all together there because I wanted to show you this set, but I did put together a new arm stack of some of our new gold bracelets. The first of those being our chiffon bracelet. And I've worn this one a couple of times and I've shown it on our lives. So chiffon is a gold bangle, but it's got that, that mother of pearl quatrefoil in it. It's one of our stretchy bangles. But how great is this going to look with your icon, with all of your, we have so much with the mother of pearl. Right there above my head, I'm looking at the Esme necklace with that, that mother of pearl heart. This would look fabulous with that as well. And this one's called chiffon. Next to that, I had paired it with our Chateau in gold because of that mother of pearl. Here in the middle is our new indigo bracelet. Now, indigo has these fun baby blue stones around it. Again, is a stretchy bangle. It's going to fit like your Logan bracelet. It's going to fit like your Lush bangle. And then I have one of our embraceables, and then I paired it with our impression bracelet in blue because I just thought that looked so nice together with the indigo. So, not indigo. I'm calling that indigo. That is not right. Juniper. Sorry. Indigo are the earrings. Ay, ay, ay. You too can be a Parkley stylist. Indigo, juniper. Sorry. This is our juniper bracelet. So, check out that gold stack. And the thing was, I was going to say, is you can take something like juniper, and you, of course, can just wear it by itself. You know, in this arm today, I've got just the Papillon bracelet. So you can wear it by itself, but you can also, let me throw in some of the Zoes and just see what we can do with it. If I take a couple of those and put those on each side, they're just really nice and thin. I mean, you could just do something as simple as sandwiching it between a few of the Zoe bracelets. Or maybe I do want, you know, like one more. Maybe I want that Chateau on one side of it or something, just to kind of finish it off. So, lots of fun things that you can do with the Zoe stack. Would be a great set of bracelets to take as a bonus item, though. There's so many in there. Like I said, it's 10 bracelets. So if you own the Denali bracelets, these mix in great with those. We were like, why did they get rid of the Denali bracelets? Well, this is why. Because they added these, and these look very similar. But those of you that have your Denalis, these will mix in great with them. So don't sleep on these. All right, got a couple more minutes left, so I want to show you a couple of other new things, including some of our new rings. Check out Petals. Petals has been by far one of the most popular of the new ones. So Petals comes only in silver, and like you see here, the petals on the flower wrap around your finger. So it just fits just really nice. It's been getting the same kind of reaction as our Phoebe ring. When Phoebe came out with that open heart, there you go, people just loved that open cutout heart. I feel like this one is getting the same reaction. So this one's called Petals. It's like $40-ish, 44, 42, something like that. So could make a great half price ring, could make a great regular price ring too if you're looking for something for your cart. So that's called Petals. Just know there is a rose gold ring called Petals on the website as well, available like in one size. So if you look up Petals on there, be sure you're grabbing the silver one. So that came out as new. Another fun silver piece that I sized up 2 on because I wanted to get it for my first finger is the Daydream ring. So check out this one. It's definitely for people with longer fingers and bigger. I have huge long knuckles. So this is called Daydream. It is a hammered silver. Let me get the light right. It's a hammered silver with a big glass pearl on top of it. It's definitely a casual ring, just a big fun ring. So that one came out too as well. And then finally we had a ring stack come out. Let me just hold it up. A ring stack come out called Sublime. It's a set of 7, and I just dropped them. A set of 7 stackable rings. So I want to kind of highlight them a little bit here. So here is the stack. So you get 3 that are they're like gold bands with some detailing. You get 3 that are enamel. So you get a white enamel, a coral, and a black enamel with some detailing. And then you also get this white enamel one that's kind of like open-ended. And it's got 2 blue crystals on it as well. These are going to be great for mixing and matching. I mean, I know a lot of you have like our fawn ring. That's going to mix in well with it. You may own like the promise ring. That would be great layered with it. Maybe you've got the Josie ring in silver or gold. That would be great layered in with it. So these are going to be fun. Maybe you own Domino. Domino is that one we've got that comes in white or black. Look how many fun layers you could make with that mixed in. So Sublime is a ring set of 7. You'll definitely want to get that as a bonus item. If you took it as your $35 bonus item, that ended up being $5 a ring. So I think that's kind of crazy. All right, let's look at a couple of more new pieces. I want to just hold up. I'm being mindful of the time, but I want to just hold up a couple of new pieces and give them a little bit of screen time. And the first of that is our Evie necklace, and this is EVIE. Evie is actually mixed metal, so it's very subtle though. So it's a silver necklace with a silver teardrop, but you'll notice right around the crystals, you have some gold casing. So it is technically mixed metal. Kind of reminds me of what they did with Lynx, where Lynx was mostly gold, but you got a little bit of silver on the pendant. It's kind of the opposite. They did that with the Evie necklace. Another one that looks nice by itself, or you could layer it in with like your hazy that we looked at earlier, something like that, or your Viper. Anything you want. You could put it with a longer layer. You could wear it by itself. Those of you that own the electric necklace in silver, you could use it in some, maybe you could use the paperclip chain of it in some way. So this one's called Evie. Now, I want to highlight a couple of other earrings. These are our Lumen, L-U-M-E-N earrings. So if you like, I don't know, these are kind of giving me off rodeo vibes. You guys can let me know what you think. So there's some greens in there. There's some ambers in there. There's definitely, these are post-bound cross earrings. So those came out as new. As far as big statement earrings, we have several. The Luna, which only come in gold. But these are these teardrop shape. Now, you know these look fabulous shape. That's a fabulous shape on everybody. If you've got the Wee earrings or you had the Bell earrings in rose gold, that's another, that's a shape that's flattering to everybody. And then we have these fun, kind of just filigree. These are called Coralie. And they are a statement earring for sure, but they are huge in size, but not in weight. They're very lightweight to wear. So that's a fun one. Now, if those are like, Beth, those are ginormous. If you want something smaller and just more like everyday, we started off with some everyday looks, but our new, I believe these are called Trend. So they're a small hoop. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see there's detailing on them. So they come in silver or gold. These are going to be a tiny huggy hoop, like the size of a dime. So if you want just an everyday, then pick out Trend. These are Cartier inspired because they look just like the Cartier version if you go on the Cartier website. And then lastly, we had some pops of spring, right? I showed you our big meadow necklace. Well, they also threw in some pops of color, which I'm loving. And this one I have worn like 3 times already, and I've only had this stuff about a week. This one's called Bodhi. So Bodhi is glass pearls, and then you've got these fun blue and mint green beads. I don't know. I've just been wearing it with denim and casual things like that. But can you imagine, like in the summer too? I mean, it's just picking up like beach vibes to me. But there's just a lot you can do with this. And like I said, but I've just been doing it, you know, with a denim shirt and stuff like that. So that's called Bodhi. And I feel like you can wear it by itself or layered with something else. Also, if you're a person who doesn't like or can't wear metal at all, it's mostly beaded, right? There's the only thing metal in it is the very top of it, but these are all beads. And then finally, I wanted to show off Oceanic, because this one is definitely making me wish I was at the beach right now. So Oceanic has these like sea glass looking beads on a cord. This is all like a vegan suede cord. But how fun is that? That's called Oceanic. And you could pull in any of your earrings that you wanted. What are these? Oh, these are called Sunray. I thought that this, whoops. Let me get that where it hangs right. I thought our new Sunray was a nice option. You could do the Sunray earrings, which are these that you see here. If that's a little bit too much, I also think that Monaco would look great with those. Even those little hoops I just held up a while ago, the little trend hoops would work. Or you could pull in part of your Wren. I think the Wren earrings would look nice with it too. Or even the Naughty with a K. I think this is a great option of an earring to go with this necklace as well. So those are just some of the new pieces. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. What is now on your list? And if you want to take advantage of getting in on our special that ends tonight with the free necklace as my thank you to you, then let me know how I can help you put together a cart. So, as always, reach out with questions, reach out with comments, reach out for help. I will put a link in the comments after this uploads, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great evening. Stay warm wherever you are. And let's hope that we all, you know, by the end of next week get through all this yucky mess. So anyway, thanks for spending your snow day with me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.